What if, one night, you looked up to the sky, and the moon was simply gone? No warning, no explosion, no eclipse. Just emptiness, silence, a sky forever changed. It might sound like a plot from a sci-fi movie, but this thought experiment unlocks one of the most fascinating and terrifying truths about our universe: how much we depend on the moon. Without even realizing it. We take it for granted, a pale companion glowing above us every night. A romantic symbol, a calendar in the sky, a serene presence. But remove it, and the consequences would ripple through every corner of life on Earth. Tides would fall into chaos. Animal migrations would be thrown into disarray. Our days might shorten, our nights darken, and humanity's future would teeter on the edge of disaster. Would we survive a moonless world? What would change instantly? What terrifying domino effects would unfold over years, centuries, or even millennia? In today's video, we're diving deep into this mind-bending scenario. What if the moon suddenly disappeared? Not in a million years, not in a slow fade, but tonight. And trust us, once you understand how crucial the moon really is, you'll never look at it the same way again. Milky Way, welcome to Mysterious Universe, your portal into the weird, the wild, and the what-ifs of science, space, and the mysteries of existence. If you love unlocking the secrets of the cosmos, if you're curious about how everything works, and what happens when it doesn't, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And hey, if you're already part of this journey with us, thank you. Let's explore this strange scenario together. Strap in. Things are about to get lunar-level crazy. Ready? Then let's ask the question. What if the moon just vanished? 1. Tidal chaos, the ocean rebellion. The most immediate and dramatic effect of the moon disappearing would be the collapse of Earth's tidal system. The moon is responsible for about 60% of the Earth's tides, pulling at our oceans like an invisible puppet master. Without it, the sun would still create tides, but they would be dramatically weaker. Barely a third as powerful. Coastal areas that depend on tidal movement would experience chaotic shifts. Entire marine ecosystems, fine-tuned over millions of years to the moon's rhythm, would begin to unravel. Crabs, turtles, and fish that timed their spawning with lunar cycles would lose their biological cues. Fishermen would notice first: dead zones, empty nets, migrations gone wrong. Coral reefs, already threatened by warming seas, would suffer from stagnant waters and lack of nutrient-rich tidal flows. This isn't just an ecological loss, it's an economic catastrophe. But beyond sea life, cities built on coasts could become unstable. Beaches would erode differently. Harbors designed for tidal movement would fail. Flooding patterns would shift unpredictably, endangering millions. And this is just the beginning. 2. Earth's tilt goes wild, weather gone mad. The moon doesn't just light our skies, it stabilizes Earth's axial tilt. Our planet wobbles slightly on its axis, but the moon acts like a cosmic gyroscope, keeping Earth's tilt between a narrow 22.1 to 24.5 degrees range. Without it, that range could spiral out of control, possibly shifting up to 85 degrees over millions of years. The result? Seasons could vanish or go haywire. 1 year, Alaska could be tropical. A decade later, it could be locked in ice. Deserts might freeze. Rainforests could dry out. The Earth would lurch from one extreme climate to another. This would decimate agriculture. Crops would no longer grow in predictable seasons. Food chains would collapse. Human migration would spike as once livable lands become hostile. Climate change is already terrifying. But without the moon, it would be climate chaos. Forever unpredictable. 3. Animal confusion. Nature loses its rhythm. Many animals follow lunar cycles for hunting, mating, and migration. Remove the moon, and the animal kingdom loses its calendar. Sea turtles, for example, return to the exact same beaches under the light of the full moon to lay eggs. Birds use moonlight to navigate vast migrations. Nocturnal predators rely on the moon's glow to stalk prey. Without it, evolutionary behaviors would misfire. Entire species could face extinction. Reproductive patterns would break. Ecosystems would become unstable. And as animals move unpredictably, so do diseases. Mosquitoes might expand their territory. Bats, rats, and birds would disrupt urban environments. Humanity, too, would feel the wild push of nature unmoored. 4. Nights without the moon, a world in darkness. The full moon reflects over 400.000 times more light than the brightest star. It's not just pretty, it's practical. In a moonless sky, nights would be pitch black, especially in rural or natural areas far from artificial lighting. Ancient humans relied on the moon to hunt, gather, and move safely. Even today, emergency services, farmers, hikers, and travelers rely on moonlight. Crime rates might rise. Wildlife encounters could become more dangerous. Stargazing would improve, but at the cost of losing a guiding light that shaped humanity for millennia. Our nights would never be the same. 5. Human civilization, calendars, culture, and collapse. The moon has been humanity's oldest clock. From the ancient Mayans to the Chinese lunar calendar, civilizations used the moon to track time, seasons, and religious rituals. A disappearing moon wouldn't just break our tides, it would break our sense of time itself. Monthly cycles would feel arbitrary. Religious festivals tied to the lunar calendar, like Ramadan, Easter, and the Lunar New Year, would lose meaning or shift unpredictably. Cultural stories, myths, legends, all tied to the moon, would face a quiet death. Imagine future generations growing up without knowing what a full moon even looks like. Human identity itself would shift. Because the moon isn't just a satellite, it's part of who we are. 6. Space physics, gravitational fallout. Removing the moon also removes a key gravitational force from Earth's orbit. While the moon doesn't hold Earth in place, it does subtly affect its motion. The Earth-Moon system is a complex gravitational dance. Without the moon, Earth might rotate slightly faster, shortening our days. That would mess with circadian rhythms, biological clocks, and even weather patterns. Satellites that orbit Earth in balance with the moon's gravity might drift, crash, or malfunction. Our exploration of space could suffer. Future moon missions? Gone. Lunar colonies? Impossible. And let's not forget, without the moon's pull, asteroid deflection could become harder. The moon has taken countless hits for us. Without it, Earth's odds of catastrophic impact slightly increase. It's our first defense, and now it's gone. 7. The psychological impact, a world without wonder. There's something deeply human about the moon. We write poetry to it. We dream under it. We howl at it. Its phases mark our moods. Its glow feels eternal. So what happens when that comfort is gone? The disappearance of the moon would spark global psychological shock, a sense of cosmic loneliness. Depression rates might rise. Mental health experts might call it lunar grief. Children would grow up with darker skies and fewer dreams. Artists, writers, lovers, all would lose a muse. Even spiritual beliefs might shift without that pale guardian watching over us. Because the moon isn't just rock and dust. It's meaning, memory, mystery. And its loss would be a wound across the soul of humanity. 8. Could we replace the moon? Science or fantasy? In a future where tech controls all, could we build a new moon? Some scientists speculate we could launch satellites to simulate lunar light. We might create space-based reflectors to maintain tides. There's even talk of constructing an artificial moon, a massive orbiting station designed to mimic our lost companion. But no replica could fully restore what we'd lose. Nature can't be faked. Culture can't be programmed. A hologram of the moon might light our skies, but never our hearts. Some things, once gone, leave a silence too deep to fill. So now you know, if the moon were to disappear, the effects would be nothing short of cataclysmic. Not just for oceans and animals. Not just for the weather, or calendars, or gravity. But for us, for humanity. For our sense of time, of wonder, of meaning. Because the moon is not just a celestial body orbiting our planet. It is a reminder of our own fragility, our interconnectedness, and our shared cosmic journey. In its absence, we lose more than light. We lose rhythm. We lose myth. We lose a part of ourselves that once gazed up, dreamt big, and dared to ask questions like the one in this video. The truth is, sometimes it takes imagining a world without something to finally see how much it matters. So tonight, go outside. Look up. Find the moon. And this time, don't take it for granted. Appreciate the way it pulls the tides, even from 384.000 kilometers away. Appreciate how its pale glow connects every culture across the world. Appreciate how it teaches children to wonder and lovers to write poetry. Appreciate how, in its silent watchfulness, the moon has always been with us, from our first breath to our last. Let it be a mirror, not of just who we are, but of who we could be. Balanced, reflective, ever-present. A light in the darkness. Milky Way and mysterious universe. We believe that science isn't just about facts, it's about feelings. Wonder, imagination, and seeing the world not just for what it is, but what it could become. So if this video sparked curiosity in you, if it made you pause, reflect, or smile, don't let it be the last time. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video if it moved you. Share it with someone who needs a little cosmic perspective. And let us know in the comments, what does the moon mean to you? Because in the end, our universe is full of questions. But it takes brave minds, like yours, to keep asking them. And maybe, just maybe, by exploring these impossible what-ifs, we'll come a little closer to understanding the beautiful truth of what is. Thank you for watching. And until next time, keep looking up.